Okay, so we want to hear from our friends on Skye. Skeabost District, please. If you want to stand up.
Thanks, Helen. I'm Andrew Robinson. I'm from Skeabost District Community Council. I'm also a coordinator for the Skye Wind Farm Information Group that has about 1,500 members. Like everywhere else on Skye, we face an unprecedented number of wind farm proposals. I think it's 8 at the current count, 5 of which are either in Skeabost District or immediately border those districts. And we also are reeling from the government decision last week to push through the Skye overhead reinforcement line in the face of a clear objection from the Highland Council. The council objected to this line. Normally there would then be a public inquiry into the line, but the Scottish Government have seen fit not to grant us that. We've already got SSEN and RJ McLeod boots on the ground, clearing forests, clearing tracks to build the substations for that line well in advance of any decision that was made. So it was obvious the contractors knew it was going to get passed. So we're trying to cope with how we deal with that. The option would be a judicial review possibly, but the costs for a judicial review, we've been told that we're looking at probably £150,000 or more. We're already facing a public inquiry into a wind farm in 2 weeks' time. That is costing the Skye Wind Farm Information Group £25,000 in expert witnesses to fight that battle, and we're cleaned out after that. So we have no chance of finding £150,000 for a judicial review. From a community council perspective, the volume and complexity of all the applications is overwhelming. It's different developers with different timelines that make it very difficult for community councils to play a part in the process. We don't have training or experience in any of these issues. We're fighting companies who bring in professionals in every area who can run circles around us if you get into technicalities. On Skye, the developers are pressuring the community councils to establish trusts or community companies to deal with the so-called community benefits that they're offering us. The community benefits are tiny, and if I could just give one example, within 3 kilometres of my home there's an existing wind farm, Ben Ackertill. They have paid something like £700,000 in community benefit over the 16 years of life, £700,000 to the local community, while they have paid £51 million to their shareholders, ultimately a Cayman Island-owned private equity company. That's the scale of the difference, the inequity that we face. Developers are claiming that their money will be the only source of finance we get in local communities. So if we want money for small-scale projects, we've got to support them, and they're bullying community councils. The mic just went off. Are we back? Are we back? No, we've got the mic's gone down here. Hello? Ah, you're back. Okay. They are bullying community councils into signing up for their scheme. They want us to form community trust community companies, community trust or community companies to deal with the small amount of community benefits that they're offering us. So it feels like we've been pressured into rushing into signing up with them, and they will then use the community council agreement to how to deal with the community benefits as a sign that we want the wind farms. Okay, testing. Hello. That wasn't working either. Right. Hello? Is that one working? Testing, testing. We on? Okay. I'll shout. I'll shout. So we feel like these blackmailers are signing up to deal with their small amount of community benefits that they're offering us when we don't actually want to be part of the course. They're just saying, if you don't sign up, we might give money to somebody else. Last week we got that renewable, and they were suggesting they give the money direct to the Highland Council.
I'm sorry, we can't hear you.